Chicago 911.
Hi, I need an officer here immediately.
Okay, to where?
Bay Point Apartments.
What's going on?
My son won't stop breathing.
He won't stop what?
Breathing?
He won't stop breathing?
Right.
Okay. Like, is he, like, breathing too fast?
We were going to leave yesterday, and it got way out of hand. And I couldn't get him to stop breathing like he made me promise to do.
Imagine you are a 911 dispatcher. It's around 4:15 a.m. You get a call from a mother saying that her 17-year-old son won't stop breathing. As a dispatcher, you're confused because what do you mean? I mean, typically we call 911 to save people, to help them breathe again, This is the case of Katie Lee and her son, Austin Pikaart. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jessie May. Today I'm back with another true crime video. I hope you're having a good day. If you're new here, my name is Jessie. I talk about true crime cases that deserve more awareness, and yeah, that's what I do. And I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of my community if you already haven't. Now, let's get on to the video. It was February 21st, 2025. Austin and Katie were in the apartment. According to Katie, she gave Austin some medication to sedate him. So Katie definitely had some issues in her mind. She believed that the world was ending, and she also believed that if she killed her son Austin, she would also be helping him with the fears that he had of becoming an adult, because he was 17 and his birthday was the next day and he was going to turn 18. Katie claimed that the two of them tried to do an overdose together, but that did not go as planned. Katie realized that Austin was still breathing, so that's when she decided to call 911 and said, my son is still breathing. And Katie was not trying to save her son at all. And according to Katie, she grabbed a knife and she began to cut Austin. And I won't be going into graphic details because, for one, it's just too sad. And two, Austin is 17. He was a kid. After everything that Katie has done, Austin was still breathing. And so that takes us back to the dispatch call. So the dispatcher was literally confused. She said do CPR, but Katie was not trying to do that. Then officers arrived at the Bay Apartments and they had no clue what they were going to walk into. I mean, they were finna walk into some crazy lady with a knife and possibly an unalived teenager. When officers knocked on the door, Katie went towards them with a knife. According to investigators, she held the knife near her shoulder. Police ordered her to drop the knife, but she did not comply. They had to tase her. And eventually, she threw the knife down the hallway. When officers went inside the apartment, they saw 17-year-old Austin unalived. The next day, they performed an autopsy and it was confirmed that this was a homicide. And Katie, she was not denying involvement at all. She repeatedly said that her son wanted this. Her son wanted this. While she was in the hospital, she just kept saying that she was trying to save her son. On February 24th, Katie, she was charged with murder and resisting and obstructing an officer. The judge denied her bond, so that meant Katie was staying in jail, as she should. So like I mentioned before, Katie, she had a mental health issue. And you're probably thinking, was she legally insane? That's a different question from whether someone has a mental illness or not. Having a mental illness doesn't automatically mean somebody will meet the legal standard of insanity. For a hot minute, her case was in the court system. She did admit to what she did. On October 22nd, 2025, at this time she pled guilty because there's no way, like, girl, we know you did it. You can't get out of this. There was also some alarming signs. And she was guilty to second-degree murder and resisting and obstructing an officer. Before the unaliving of Austin, any of this took place, there were some signs that were kind of alarming. So it was said that Austin and his mother Katie, they pretty much stayed in the apartment. They were kind of cut off from the world, especially because of Katie and her delusions of thinking the world is ending and someone's gonna die and just a whole bunch of stuff. And it's just so crazy. Now, I don't know what type of mental illness she has, but the judge did not give her insanity. And her sentence was for her to be in prison between 60 to 90 years. Pretty much she got life. I don't know, they could have just said life in prison. We know this lady not gonna make it to 100. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe she might make it to 100. Maybe she might. After a year, January 19, 2026, Katie returned back to court for sentencing. She talked about her mental health and how she was just trying to save her 17-year-old son by killing him. She described that they barely left the house. She also said that she spent a lot of time online, and the content that she was receiving made her believe that the world was ending. She said that she could not tell what was real anymore. What she was describing was paranoia. She believed that people were watching her. She believed that the FBI was after her and watching her. I don't know what TikTok or Instagram reel she was watching, but that content online made her believe that. I mean, she was checking the outlets because she was convinced that bugs were in the outlets. She kept saying that she was saving Austin, and she was just so convinced that she was doing that. The rest of Austin family was also at the sentencing. The rest of Austin family did not buy that crap, and they did not believe Katie at all. I don't believe her either. And even if she did had that mental illness, I mean, she got something that doesn't give her the right to unalive her son. I mean, Austin was only 17 years old, and he was scared about adulthood, and now he may never know what his life could have turned into. Maybe he would have gone to college. Maybe he would have traveled. Maybe he would have had children. See, the thing about being 17, you don't know how your life is going to look. And Austin, he never got that opportunity to find out. I think Austin today will be 19 years old, and Katie will be behind bars for the rest of her life. Instead of seeing what type of man Austin was going to become, his family is just left with memories. Rest in peace to Austin, and please keep his family in your thoughts. Thank you guys for hearing Austin's story. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you already have not. And I'll see you in the next video.